It is illegal and it's a crime. A 19-year-old girl, Zoe Laverne.
Anybody can reach over and kiss somebody. They're best friends. Best friends. Best friends. Best friends. Best friends.
Hey guys, welcome back to Spill Plug. Before we get into today's video, I do want to point out that we are going to be talking about some very serious allegations that have just come out about Zoe Laverne. With that being said, let's get right into today's video. For those of you that aren't aware, a few years ago, TikToker Zoe Laverne had introduced one of her best friends, Connor, to the internet. Now, the reason I say best friends is because it turns out that Zoe Laverne had been lying to the internet this whole entire time about her actual relationship with Connor. They were never friends, you guys. They were in a relationship this whole entire time. As you guys know, Connor is only 13 and Zoe Laverne is about to be 20 years old. In the beginning of their relationship, many people had already sensed that something seemed very off about the fact that 19-year-old Zoe Laverne was literally living with a 13-year-old in her house, as well as calling him his BFF, when in reality Zoe Laverne has been manipulating the internet this entire time by telling not only her fans but all of social media that Connor is strictly just a best friend to her.
Yeah. Connor, you wanna come over here? Connor is my best friend. He's 13. That's all he is to me. But besides the point, Connor's my best friend. I love him as my best friend. I care about him as my best friend.
Things started to go downhill after a compilation video of Zoe Laverne and Connor literally making out and getting super close just resurfaced all over the internet. Now, for the sake of Connor, who is a minor, I am going to be blurring out his face, but I'm sure you've all seen the video on social media by now. What makes the situation even worse is the way Zoe's own mom addressed her daughter's disgusting behavior. Here's what she had to say.
Anybody can reach over and kiss somebody. They're best friends, and this needs to stop, you guys. Why are you doing this?
Wait, so you're telling me your 19-year-old daughter kissing a 13-year-old is normal? What the f?
Next picture on TikTok that people think there's nothing wrong with because it's a 19-year-old girl, Zoe Laverne, kissing her 13-year-old fan. Let's talk about why it's wrong. Under the age of 18, it is illegal and it's a crime. And doing stuff with minors is extremely inappropriate because they're not fully developed. I think anyone under 25 really isn't fully developed, because if you're doing it within the age group, it's fine. But adults doing it with children, that is why laws are in place. There are actual studies that show how much it psychologically. There are studies that have proven that they develop more severe disorders as they get older, and it's just completely inappropriate. And no 13-year-olds may think it's cool or whatever like that, but they don't know. The 19-year-old should know. She has since deleted her accounts, which of course means guilty, but clearly she's guilty. It's disgusting, and the fact that people aren't more riled up about this has me questioning social media.
Y'all, I'm actually so disgusted that this is even a topic of discussion, but please let me know what you guys think about this ugly situation in the comments down below. Moving on, let's talk about Larray literally having to address his viral diss track that just came out last week. As most of you guys know, Larray's diss track was simply meant to call out TikTokers for their problematic pasts in a very lighthearted way. However, you guys, there was a big portion of people that actually ended up finding Larray's diss track offensive, since he had mentioned some pretty inappropriate things in his diss track.
Let's discuss my song / diss track, whatever you guys want to call it. In the song, I made a few jokes and I stated a few facts. There's a huge difference between the two, and I'm going to explain them because a lot of you guys are confused. Here's a joke. He got a bigger Peter, ain't the right Griffin. I've never seen Noah Griffin's penis, so obviously a joke. Jeffree Star says nig is a proven fact because there's a video of it. This ain't a race, Tony Lopez caught a case. It's obviously not a joke. It's a very bold fact because we all witnessed it online. The only reason why I'm making this video is because I'm being called out for normalizing child making jokes about it, even though I never made a joke about it. But I find it quite fascinating that I'm being called out for something that wasn't a joke when the entire TikTok community, even TikTok creators, were memeing and joking about the Tony situation and also 6ix9ine. Here's a quick example of a creator using my audio, but also doing this, that's weird. I'm not trying to sit here and be insensitive only because I know how serious this topic is and I would never joke about it, but all I'm saying is don't try to call out bigger creators for things you would laugh at in private group chats with your friends or make TikToks about.
Not only that, but Larray also mentioned that he privately talked to all of Tony's victims and that none of them were actually offended with the diss track. I talked to all the girls that were involved in the situation and they were perfectly fine with the lyrics. The money made from the song was also donated. Please stop assuming things. Some of you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Anyways, what do you guys think about Larray having to come forward and address his diss track? Do you guys think it was really necessary? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.